Hey guys, Susie here. And guess what? I finally rode my Harley again. Yep, after one whole year. It's wild, isn't it? A year ago, I was riding regularly, hair in the wind, engine roaring, feeling free. But then, I met Mr. Hong Kong guy. And then, I started this YouTube channel. And somewhere between long distance love and editing deadlines, my Harley sat still, waiting, like a part of me I had put on pause. But last week, something changed. The weather was perfect. The road was calling. So I got back on. And the sound of that engine, music to my ears. The people, the breeze, the thrill. It was all there. But something else was there too. Fear. It was my first ride since the accident. And, you know, I keep thinking, if I had been on my motorcycle that day, I might not be here telling this story. So yeah, riding again felt freeing, but terrifying too. That day, joy and fear rode side by side. And now I'm left wondering, is this me growing up? Or just trauma talking? Have I outgrown riding? Or just forgotten what it feels like to be fearless? Maybe one day, we'll talk more about this. But for now, let's ride into something else. Our last day in Japan. Anyways, if you caught the last episode, you know that we ended the night laughing over drinks with Mr. Hong Kong guy's Hong Kong crew at an izakaya in Shinjuku. It was my first time meeting this group. Ryan, Jasper, Locke, Mary. And to be honest, I was fucking nervous. You see, when you're the only one who doesn't speak the mother tongue, it's easy to feel left out. But his friends, they included me. They made me laugh, made sure I was part of the conversation without making it feel forced. And watching Mr. Hong Kong guy with his people, I saw the version of him that doesn't just care for me, but the one who's loved by others. That night, I realized a good man has good friends. And his friends told me everything I needed to know about him. After dinner, we did our final donkey run. Because it's tradition, no Japan trip ends without it. Then, it was back to the hotel to pack. Our last night, our last suitcase shuffle, our last sleep in Tokyo. I'm gonna miss you. The next day, we woke up early, checked out, and made our way to our last meal together in Japan.
My hair.
Okay. I think it's good. Can be more strict.
What?
Can be more strict.
More straight?
Yeah.
You want it to be more straight?
Yeah.
No. I hate straight hair.
No ramen, we're going to another like far away.
Why?
That's not why. We gotta walk 18.
18?
18. Check out. And we want to keep our luggage. So this.
I break the molds with rebel's mind. I'm a hurricane, a free born mind. You can't change me, you can tell me down. I'll be echoes in every place I find. I break the molds with rebel's mind. I'm a hurricane, a free born mind.
The moment we walked in, I knew this was going to be memorable. It's a ramen place known for its massive chashu slabs, slow cooked to perfection, so soft they practically fall apart when you try to lift them.
I'm gonna try one bite of the ball later. And I'm gonna drink this soup as well. You wanna drink mine?
Yes.
Mine is more soft. So do you know something your favorite? I know.
I think I'm using it the opposite. How does it soak?
You can turn it around.
No, it's already dirty.
So I think you like soup which is clearer and lighter. You like soup with a clearer texture and then like lighter flavor. It's different type. I like the noodle itself.
So where was your favorite ramen place?
In this trip, I still like the Maggi, the hot one, the no aircon. But then I also like the Nagano one.
Nagoya?
Yeah, like Nagoya. I like the texture of the ramen. Because I prefer thinner.
To me, that one was the best. That one was the best. To me, Nagoya was the best.
Why?
It was so good. It was so good. It was creamy.
We ordered gyoza on the side because, duh, of course. And it was chef's kiss. And while I sat there slurping my noodles, I thought about something funny. I used to not even like noodles. But here I was, converted, one bowl at a time, by the man I lovingly call the noodle boy. Because when someone makes you love something you didn't before, that's not just about food. That's love sneaking in through the cracks. Oh, and if you're still here, you're a fan. So don't forget to subscribe. After lunch, we wandered around Shibuya one last time, hand in hand, trying to freeze time with every step. And then came the part I was dreading, the airport.
She didn't ship 9 days. At least 18 meals.
You let me be, and that's the kind of love that sets me free. Every step we take, we're turning the page. With you, I'm on my page, feeling all the rage. Men used to talk, but now they stay quiet. 'Cause with you, I don't need to start a riot. You inspire me to dream, reach for the sky. Don't believe it's nowhere else.
But life, of course, had one last plot twist for me. I was flying out of Terminal 1. He was flying out of Terminal 2. Which meant our goodbye wouldn't happen at the airport. It would happen on the train, in the middle of a crowded ride. No lounge, no last meal, no leaning on each other's shoulders in the boarding area. Just a kiss, a wave, and a window between us. He tried to make me laugh through the glass. Silly faces and that dorky grin I love. But the second he stepped off the train, the lump in my throat caught up with me. And just like that, our Japan trip came to an end. Now, for some people, flying together is just a routine. An aisle and a window seat, a shared in-flight meal, a nap on each other's shoulders at 35,000 feet. But for us, that's still a dream. We've always said goodbye before the gate, before the boarding announcements, before the relief of knowing he's right there on the other side of the aisle. We've never flown together, never lounged at the gate with an overpriced sandwich and a bottle of water. Never taken silly photos by the duty-free whiskey aisle. Never leaned over and whispered, "Wake me when the meal comes." And you know that little relief when you take the window seat and your boyfriend's in the aisle? And you know, no matter how many times you need to get up to use the bathroom, he'll always let you pass without a sigh or an eye roll. That tiny, quiet comfort of knowing someone's right there, that he's got you, whether it's turbulence or just a trip to the restroom. Yeah, I never got to feel that. Not once, because we were never on the same plane. We were always the ones waiting at the destination. One in arrivals, one at baggage claim. Two people chasing love across time zones, but never side by side at 35,000 feet. So this time, I thought we finally have it. At least one thing. That tiny little fantasy. I had pictured it so clearly in my head. Our first airport hangout. One last meal. One last stroll through the gift shops. Maybe even laughing about buying matching neck pillows. But nope. Different terminals. Different stops. And just like that, my little airport dream blew away in the wind. Why? Why can't we just have one simple, normal, cozy airport moment like everyone else? Why? I was devastated. Not because we said goodbye, but because I had let myself believe maybe this time we wouldn't have to. But the train doors closed, and just like every other time, we were headed in opposite directions. They say love is about the big things. The fireworks, the unforgettable nights, the perfect fit. But what if love lives in the in-between? A man ordering uni just to see you smile. A missed hike that leads to something deeper. A suitcase that's too small but carried with intention. A silent train ride that somehow leads to the right kind of conversation. I used to think love was about finding someone who matched me perfectly. Same vibe, same pace, same craving for sushi. But instead, I found someone completely different. A morning person to my night owl. A spreadsheet to my finger princess. A ramen guy to my sushi soul. And somehow, it worked. Because somewhere between the wrong tickets, the two honest comments, and the emotional mess I didn't plan for, we stopped trying to prove a point and started learning how to meet in the middle. Not out of obligation, but out of choice, out of care. And maybe that's the real love story. Not the one where everything goes right, but the one where both people show up, even when everything doesn't. Because when the wrong train takes you to the right person, that's not a detour. That's destiny. And while this journey ends here, another one is already waiting. So stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.